Can you believe it's been 5 great seasons of Brewed? All right, if I'm being honest, 4 good seasons of Brewed and that first year? But this last year was really particularly good. Let's review and enjoy. So it's the Great American Beer Festival here in Denver, Colorado, and one of the breweries that was, I mean, are you comfortable with this, Brian? One of the first real craft breweries in Denver is Great Divide?
We were not one of the first. I think we were number 4.
Okay,
but we were on the early part of the wave.
How many breweries are there total in Denver?
And now in Denver, there's over 100.
Right, and by the time
500 in Colorado.
By the time we get done doing this interview, there'll be 3 more.
There could be.
So is there any extra pressure, because this is your hometown event, right? Is there any extra pressure to really make sure you knock it out of the park when you're a Denver brewery and you're...
You know, we've been doing this thing for 24, 25 years, and it's just, we know what to do. It's
right.
Like, make great beer, greet people nicely, have fun. It's all about the beer.
This is where the National Beard and Mustache Championships are going to be taking place. The Brewers event is about to start, and I'll be competing in my category tomorrow. This is my beard coach, Rossi Ariati. Coach, what are your expectations when I'm, competing tomorrow?
Well, this is where you grew up, 20, 30 years ago. When you got an elite athlete that comes back to his home stomping grounds to compete, it's just amazing.
My name is Dave Labora.
And Dave, where are you from?
Well, I'm straight out of Bettendorf, Iowa, although I grew up just down Oak Park Avenue in Oak Forest, Illinois.
And since I started coaching you, there's no I in team, there's no I in beard. This was us. So we're here to compete, we're here to win, and really looking forward to it tomorrow.
There is no better beard coach on the circuit than this guy right here. Now, we're at 350 Brewing in Tinley Park. I'm drinking a beer called No Face for Radio. That's only perfect. The beer's delicious. Ross, what are you drinking?
The Coles. It's good stuff.
350 Brewing. We're about to see the magic happen here on the field of beard battle.
How's everybody doing? If you don't have butterflies in your stomach, it's because you don't have a beer entered.
We got good people making good beer. They care about what they're doing. They try hard. It's a lot of love, man. Love's a good thing.
The gold goes to Old Balltown Belate Bourbon Barrel Aged Salted Caramel Dark Chocolate Brownie Milk Stout. Pivo Brewery, Kalmar, Iowa.
So the Homebrewers are here in force. This is my man Franklin. Franklin, first of all, that hat. Can we ask you about the hat?
Absolutely. What would you like to know about the hat?
It's not commercially available. That looks like it was made by like a loved one or something.
A loved one in the homebrew club. This amazing woman in my homebrew club. She knits them. It takes her 6 to 8 hours. Hop Cone Hats on Etsy is where you can find it. She does, I think, about $40, and she'll send them out to you anywhere in the U.S.
I think I must have one. So Franklin, you are yourself a home brewer.
Yes, absolutely.
And you're here with these are beers that you made.
Number 15 actually is the beer that my father and I made. You'll see him around the corner also with a hop hat on. We made the Cucamonga, which is a cucumber cream ale, and we did it with Dogfish Head Brew Pubs.
So you're here with a bunch of other people that do homebrew, and you're giving people a chance to sample what you guys do at home.
Oh yeah. Trying to share the wealth, get everybody interested and get them involved.
Normally, when you're serving beer, I imagine it's to friends and family. This has got to be a unique experience where you're able to go to Joe Public and say, try this.
This is on a whole new scale. We help out in competitions, things like that. We share our beer. It's a lot of fun, but this is the best stage for it. This is amazing.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. All right, I'll give you that one. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Seems weird flex, but I'm okay with it. But for me, and probably for a lot of you, it's not Christmas until you've had a couple of Jingle Javas from Bent River. This is Mike. Mike is the head brewer here When you think about making a Christmas beer, I imagine at some point they sat down and said, we got to make something for Christmas. Knowing that you had this huge following and people were going crazy for Uncommon, I think we could kind of connect the dots as to how it happened, but I wonder if you could kind of walk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to make something that was as popular as Uncommon, that had what would remind people of a holiday flavor to it. The flavors that we went with, coffee-wise, were hazelnut, and there's a little maple flavor in there. And it kind of tasted like Christmas the first time we made it, and we thought, voila.
So we're back in the brew house here at Wake Brewing because out front in the tap room, it's just bonkers.
Utter chaos.
We're here for the tapping of the Christmas beer, Krampus Blood. Am I saying that right?
Close, yeah. Krampus Blood.
Krampus Blood. Krampus, can we talk about who Krampus is to begin with? He's some sort of German demon who beats children for Christmas. Do I have that right?
Pretty close. Yeah, he's some sort of deity, I guess you could say, but it's for all the bad kids. Basically, they instead of seeing Santa, they get Krampus.
Right. So if you don't behave, like Santa has the naughty and the nice list. Yeah, that's the American tradition.
Right.
Over in Europe, the tradition is St. Nicholas visits the kids that are on the good list. He doesn't care about anyone on the naughty list. That's the purview of one Krampus, and he's like a half goat, half demon. What is he?
Yeah, he's a hoofed demon basically with a devil face for the most part, and he either depends on the severity of how bad you were as a child. You either get beaten,
Yeah.
or severely beaten, or put in the sack and then eaten.
Wow.
So
you get three choices.
beat, or eat.
So like a little beating, a big beating, or a terrific eating.
The eating parts for Krampus.
Yeah, it's good for Krampus. All right, we've never seen anything like this before on the show. What is this?
So this is a mash filter.
Mash filter.
Yeah.